everybody. How are you doing out there?
Welcome.
Yes.
We're doing stuff a little bit different today, guys. We're trying this StreamYard thing to see how well it works.
Right.
A lot of people are using StreamLive.
Mm-hmm.
StreamYard, not StreamLive.
Right. Yeah,
I don't know. But the guys tell me if you guys like it or not. So we'll go from there. So let's wait till people show up. I'm going to go ahead and announce everything. But thank you guys for joining our show. This is for allforsci-fi.com. I'm Eric Walker.
And I am Captain Rickster.
And today is Saturday, June 5th. That's it, June 5th.
Are you sure?
I'm always sure. Are you sure?
I'm never sure.
And this show, of course, this live webcast is coming live to you from Woodland Hills, California. So
definitely for sure.
Yeah. So got a few things to talk about this week. We're going to go ahead and talk about and discuss and review the Netflix series Ragnarok.
Mm-hmm.
Has 2 seasons on Netflix, and we're also going to, of course, talk about The Bad Batch.
Oh, yes.
Yes, The Bad Batch episode 6, Decommissioned, because, of course, this is the way, right?
It's always the way.
There you go. So, how have you been, Captain Rickster, this week?
I've been great. Been a little tired, but, it's normal for things like that. Sometimes I don't get enough, rest during the night. I get a little tired during the day, but that's no biggie. I'm used to it.
Right. Okay, cool.
I'm doing some exercises, so that's not too bad. A lot of walking.
Right.
Stuff like that. Try to lose this thing right here.
It's okay.
Working on it, people are working on it.
Yeah.
We've had a great week this week.
Yes, we have. And Mike's here. Hey, Mike.
Mike, how you doing?
Yeah, Mike, we're excited. We're trying this StreamYard thing out. Let us know
how you like it.
If you like it.
Yeah.
So, Mike says hi to everybody.
There he is.
So, we're just going to just do our best.
Yep.
So, to check things out and try something different.
Mm-hmm. Always good to try something different.
It's true.
Let's see here. No, actually, we've had a great week.
Right, we have.
Not much traveling this week, but we did some traveling. I've had a great week. Like I said, we've had a great week this week.
Hey, Mike says he was at the Avengers campus grand opening yesterday.
Oh, cool.
Hey, Mike, tell us how it went.
Yeah, really.
Tell us what you liked the best about it. Did you get to try the web action? Did you get to try some of the interesting food choices?
Yeah, really. And how about the action figures they got there, or any other toys they have? That should be really good. Get a chance to play with any of those?
Yeah.
That'd be good.
How crowded was it there at the Avengers campus? That's the thing we need to talk about, too. This yesterday was the premiere over at Disney California Adventure. They had the premiere of Avengers Campus, which Mike mentioned that he went to. And of course, Mike says that, he had a lot of fun there. So,
yeah, I can see he had a lot of fun.
That's cool. So tell us a little bit about that. Whenever you get a chance, Mike, give us a few comments. Is there anything that's stood out? Let us know so we can let everybody else know what you liked about it.
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah, so we had Adventures Campus.
Yep.
Also this week they started filming Indiana Jones episode 5, right? No, it's 5. It's Indiana Jones, the fifth one.
Fifth one. Yeah, actually it is fifth one.
It's Captain Rickster.
Oh, come on. When you give yourself a break, you're always wrong.
I'm always right. That's the problem.
Also,
go ahead.
Mission Impossible, which is being filmed in England at this time, has stopped production because someone had COVID, was tested positive for COVID.
I thought that was like months ago.
No. That happened just last week.
Yeah. It was. So Mike does say that he wasn't able to get a boarding pass at 7 a.m., but he did get one at noon. And he also says that it was super crowded there.
Oh, I bet it was. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So, everybody wants to go see that. It's a new attraction.
Well, we actually, I had accidentally booked us, Mike, to go to Disney California Park on the 17th. Mm-hmm. But we really want to go back to Galaxy's Edge, so
that's right.
I went ahead and canceled the reservation. So, but we will probably try to get out there to see Avengers Campus here soon. It was too late, by the way, for us to get a pass. You got to get a much more notice. So
right.
in the future, we'll try to reach out to the publicity, the PR department, and try to get out there sooner. So,
Right.
So this week's okay. Let's talk about this week's prize. So this week's
yes.
prize is there he is in all his glory, Mr. Kylo Ren. So this is this week's prize, right? So all you have to do to be a part of the prize is just watch our webcast and just pay attention, because at the end of the show, we're going to ask one question based on something we said, which means you'll have the answer. And then the first 5 people that put the correct answers that come up on our screen will write your name down, and Captain Rickster has a lucky hat. Some people call it the lucky hat.
Lucky hat, yeah.
And you'll have a second chance to win as well. So,
I'd like to say a few more things.
Yeah. Let me see. He had a park hopper pass, and he just was really super crowded.
Oh yeah, I bet it was.
So, yeah, I'm sure it was very crowded. Okay, so
was it really hot there, or was it kind of warm or cool? Or
I'm sure it was hot.
Was the tram working too?
Hey, Mr. Stan says hi. Hi, Stan. How you doing?
How you doing?
So, want to say hi to Stan. Yeah, so we're gonna try to go to Ventures Campus. Maybe we should try to go before the end of this month.
We can try.
Yeah, we can try. If not, but we really want to get back to Galaxy's Edge.
Yes. Well, and this month we're going to be gone anyway.
Oh yeah, that's right. Another announcement is I'm going to be appearing, and so is Captain Rickster. He's going to be there because we're going to do the All for Sci-Fi show at the Albuquerque Comic Con. So I'm going to be appearing on June 25th?
25th, 26th, and the 27th.
So yeah, not next weekend, but the weekend after. So in 2 weeks from now, our normal webcast is going to be from Albuquerque. So we'll be at the Albuquerque Comic Con on June 25th, 26th, and 27th, like Captain Rex said. And on the normal Saturday, the 26th, we will be doing our live webcast from the event, which should be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to going out to Albuquerque and meeting with some of the people that watch our webcast. I think Mr. Dave Staggs and hopefully Virginia shows up as well.
That's true.
They're both going to be out there. So I'm hoping I get a chance finally to meet Mr. Dave Staggs in Virginia as well. So it should be fun. It should be fun. I'm excited.
Anybody wants to fly in and do this and come and visit us at the show, it'd be great too.
Captain Rickster.
I just said,
they're going to fly to Albuquerque to see us.
Who knows?
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Why not invite somebody instead of not inviting them?
That's true. And also,
I'm not telling them to go to Europe.
You're not telling them to go to Germany. We're going to be in Germany in September of this year. We'll be in Germany, which is going to be really cool.
Oh, yes.
And in August, I'm going to be in Sacramento at a convention, which I got to get the name of the convention. But in August, we're doing a convention in Sacramento. What else are we doing? We're doing a lot. Oh, just got next year in June, I'm going to be in Louisville doing a convention in Kentucky as well. So things are looking up. It's going to be great. So
and I'll be there for All for Sci-Fi, and we'll do our podcast there, and we'll have a great time.
Yeah, it's going to be fun.
We'll walk around and we'll show you what the comic book convention looks like.
Hey, Darcidius is there. Hey, Darcidius.
Hi, Dar.
How you doing?
How you doing?
Yeah.
Testing.
Yeah, we're testing this.
With the collection now.
What we're doing is we're testing StreamYard, and StreamYard uses from the webcam from the Macintosh, so that's why it's up so high, and you get to see more. Like you mentioned, you get to see more of the collection now.
That's true.
Which is kind of good. Oh, Mike says it was hot, and he said no tram yet.
No tram.
Oh man! Oh, that stinks.
The day we went there, we worked over 13,000 steps.
Yeah, it was like 5 miles we walked. It was incredible.
That's with no tram, and at least it was nice and cool. But it was heavy carrying all the stuff back.
Mike mentioned LA Comic Con. We went to LA Comic Con the year before COVID.
Yeah.
We were there covering it for All for Sci-Fi. If you go back and look on our channel, you'll see we were covering it for All for Sci-Fi. And yes, we will be at LA Comic Con for sure.
Yeah, in December.
Yep. And Virginia's here. Hey, Virginia.
Hi, Virginia.
She's talking about the Albuquerque Comic Con. Yeah. Oh, you're right. You're right.
You're
It's
right.
2 weeks. Thanks for correcting us.
Yes.
Virginia always corrects us, or she's going to fire us next,
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, she's going to fire me much. She's going to fire you.
Well, that's because they have to go find you in the restroom.
That's true.
We're at Albuquerque Comic Con, but where's Captain Rickster?
Oh, he's in the restroom as
He's
usual.
in the restroom.
He's got a friend called the toilet.
Yeah. Well, hopefully we can meet before December, Mike. Mike says he's going to be there in December at the LA Comic Con, but
Cool.
hopefully we'll meet you at Disneyland one of these times if we happen to go on the same day.
And we can time it right.
Yeah. So, yes, you can. You could, Virginia. You still have privileges. You could fire. You can fire him anytime you want because you're a resident queen here that could fire anybody.
That's true.
Okay, so yeah, it's going to be exciting today. We're going to talk about Ragnarok and the TV series, not the Marvel movie.
Right.
But on Netflix, there's 2 seasons now of Ragnarok that are on Netflix. So we watched both seasons.
Yes, we did.
So we're going to talk about that and give it an official All for Sci-Fi rating. We also saw the Bad Batch because
the new one.
this is the way, right?
Always the way.
But the Bad Batch episode 6 decommissioned. We're going to talk a lot about that. And we're going to have a lot of fun today. So let's see what Stan says. Stan says our con for October here has been canceled. Oh, that stinks, Stan, that your con got canceled again. Oh, that second year. That's terrible.
That's terrible, yeah.
So this is today's prize. It is Mr. Kylo Ren himself.
Yep.
From The Force Awakens.
Mm-hmm.
See if I can get a better angle. There we go. Kylo Ren from The Force Awakens. So this is today's gift. So
yep.
Yeah, I didn't hear about that happened on that Mission Impossible thing.
I read it. I read it on one of the news things I get.
Yeah.
And it was on there.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I didn't read the story, so I don't know how long they're going to be shut down for.
Right.
I do know it says they'll be testing everybody for COVID.
Oh, you know, Darth Sidious says, have you seen A Quiet Place 2 yet? Have you seen that?
It's not really my peak. I mean, sure, it's a good movie.
I thought you liked horror films.
I like horror films, but this is too big. It's not. It's predictable. You don't know what's going to happen.
Oh, okay.
You know, I mean, if they do a real horror movie, like they did back in the 50s and 60s and 70s,
right?
Instead of the new stuff they do today, I'd go see one. But they're all
back when they did the original Jason and Friday and Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah, those were unpredictable because you didn't know what's going to happen next.
Yeah.
But today's horror movies, you already know what's going to happen. What's going to happen?
There are some good ones. There are some good ones, but I don't know. People are talking about how great the Quiet Place movies are. Even your buddy Steve loves those movies.
Well,
so.
you know, what can I say? I can make a comment on that on TV.
Yeah. Well, okay. So, anyway, I'm not really into horror films. He is, but
I mean the older horror films, not the newer ones. Sorry.
Right. Yeah. I don't know if you saw my post. Hey Stan, we did send that. We did send it out. So thanks for pointing that out. Right. So I'll go. We do have a receipt that should have a number on it. We'll find out what happened to your gift. But all the gifts have now been mailed out, including one of the gifts was gifted to a fellow person. I'm not going to say who, but it was one of the gifts was gifted from, which I love. I love our community. You guys are all great. So one of the gifts we gave out was gifted to another person that listens. We have such great people. It's great when you guys do that. I love it. So let's talk about Ragnarok. Now, Ragnarok. This is a kind of a modern day telling of and it takes place in Norway, and it was the original language was not in English. Because sometimes in some of the dubbing and looping, it's a little off, but they did a really good job for the most part on the looping. So
actually, it was really great.
Yes,
it's about Viking mythology.
Yes,
which actually came, from my understanding, when I did a little history I read about that, it actually came from Germany, and went up to through there when the Germans were out there going and doing we call it exploring and settling down in those countries. So yeah, it's basically based off all that, and then but the Vikings did their own interpretation of the myth and also the folklore.
That's true.
Of everything that it happened.
Yeah, it's like these gods and giants and monsters, and they're following. And apparently, so basically, it takes place in a town called Edna. Mm-hmm. Well, let's give it the official rating. Right. And here, by the way, say hi to the cat's name is my wife named it con mayo. So like mayonnaise, mayo, con mayo. So this is con mayo, by the way. Say hi to con mayo. Yeah. Uh-oh. Don't make it mad.
Compare this tail.
Yeah. Anyway, this is something new, by the way. I love this color. It's blue. Color. It's different, so I love it. So you be quiet. You're like interrupting us too much.
As usual.
Yeah. Right. Okay.
Yeah, but it's actually a great TV show.
It is. So let's go ahead and give the official rating.
Yep. Yep.
And all for sci-fi, we have a rating system of 0 to 5 stars, 5 stars being the best. If it's 3 stars or below, we don't recommend you go. We don't recommend you stream it. It's just a pass if it's 3 or below. The official all for sci-fi rating for Ragnarok, the Netflix TV show, is 4.25 stars. I'm going to give it over 4 stars, but I'm not going to. I don't think it quite meets 4.5 stars. Oh, you agree? Oh, the Comeo's agreeing with me. What do you think?
I agree with you.
4.25?
4.25 is good. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's good. I think it's a good show. I think the effects are great. Of course, they're spot on. Mm-hmm. The photography is really good. I liked it as well. Every once in a while, I do have a little bit of problem with the translation or the looping, which we call ADR, ADR stands for automated dialogue replacement. So every once in a while, I do have a problem with that part of it because you can kind of sense because the tone, the way they're speaking, I don't like it. Just not natural. Right. That's why I gave it a little bit lower of a rating. But the people that are in it, great cast, good actors. The people even doing the translation, the English acting, did a pretty good job as well. But again, sometimes it loses a little bit for me. So let's see what's going on here on the comments. Hold on. I have a white cat named Lychee. Okay. Have you guys seen? Oh, Virginia's asking. Have you guys? Sweet Tooth on Netflix? No, we haven't seen that. I think we do need to see that. But thank you for that suggestion. We'll go ahead and watch it. But yeah, I 4.25 stars because it's definitely worth watching, guys. It was, and I found myself after I watched the first season, I wanted to see the second season, and that's a good sign for any show if you want to continue watching it. Yes. And it had some twists and turns in season 2 that just really. What happened with the elder person who was one of the oldest giants happened to him? Wow, it kind of shocked me. It's like, whoa, they basically like killing off. If they killed off Han really early instead of waiting until the Force Awakens to kill Han, but they killed him off in originally trilogy. Mm-hmm. If they did that, that's kind of what happened. They killed the main giant character, and I was like, where's this gonna go? But it was interesting where it took place. Mm-hmm. So basically, it is very much like it has the gentleman who's trying to play Thor in it, and his brother is Loki, and they're trying to follow the mythology. They're even reading about it as they're kind of living it, which is quite interesting. Apparently, these giants they had the huge battle 3,000 years prior, and these giants were left over, and they kind of I don't know whether they chickened out or they kind of hid or they didn't kill those giants or whatever, or how it happened. Yeah. But it's pretty interesting. It's been
handed down from generation after generation because they do eventually die of old age, and they have to find another body to live in.
Yeah, what they're doing is because they never die, they're immortal. Mm-hmm. they basically keep switching.
Yeah.
You know, they're and it's a male and a female and a daughter and a son, and they keep switching back and forth. Like this generation is going to be this daughter and son and father and mother. Then they swap, and then later that son and daughter is a mother and father. But they don't have any children because they're immortal and they're giants.
Right.
And then what's really interesting in it is that we find out that one of the giants actually has a kid, and that kid happens to be the brother of the person who's playing Thor. And they thought that they couldn't have kids, but apparently how is that possible? It happened. So
remember, he made with a human, not a giant.
Yes.
There's a difference.
Okay. Well, that makes sense. Oh, and speaking of that, since we're talking about Loki's coming out next Friday, so we're going to be talking about that next weekend. How exciting is that?
Oh, that's gonna be
wow, aren't we living in a great time for sci-fi, guys?
We get the Bad Batch, and we also got Loki.
Got Loki, and then next month we have Black Widow.
Yep.
And then we got, it's just rolling. It's an amazing time.
It's about time that they rolled stuff out.
Well, because of COVID.
COVID-19 killed everything.
Yeah,
so,
I know, it's
a lot
true.
of stuff would have been out earlier, like a year earlier.
Yeah.
But things happen what happened, what can we do?
Right. And Virginia says, it's off topic, but you can't wait for season 2 of the Mighty Ducks game. Yeah, we like other stuff that's not sci-fi. That's cool to mention it, Virginia. So, is it Wednesday? Is it Wednesday? It's not to Friday, huh? It's Wednesday. Okay, I thought they released those on Fridays. So thank you, Mike. Mike always knows the answer.
It's going to happen. Probably we'll have one on Wednesday and one on Friday, so we'll get probably see 2 of them instead of just one.
Yeah, that's true.
Instead of waiting from Wednesday to the next Friday to get another episode.
Yeah, right. Darcidia says, a human and a giant made it. I hope they didn't show that on screen.
Thank God they did not.
Thank God they did not show that.
Yeah, that would be a little scary.
Yeah, so... and Stan also said as well, Loki is coming out on Wednesdays. That's great. Okay, that's fine. It doesn't matter to me. I'm happy it's coming out sooner, guys. So that's good.
And that following Saturday, we'll still make our comments. And
we're still going to review the first episode on that, and we'll also check out the Sweet Tooth. That Virginia mentioned as well. So maybe we can talk about that too. But yeah, guys, just this whole thing, I just like it. It's a good show. So go watch Ragnarok, the Netflix version of Ragnarok, which was a Norwegian TV show dubbed. It's a good. Plus, it's beautiful.
It is beautiful.
Edna and the town in Norway is just a beautiful area.
Beautiful area, beautiful place.
Yeah,
get to see the beautiful mountains and the valleys and all that stuff, and they show some scenes like that. It's an awesome place. Probably an awesome place to live. It might be a little cold, but awesome place to live, probably.
Yeah, no, it's cold up there in Norway.
Now, remember, there's 2 Ragnarok movies.
Oh, you're going to love this,
there's
Mike.
One,
go ahead.
It has Thor in it, done by Marvel, but there's also one before the TV show. There's also a Ragnarok. It's also on Netflix also. I think it's a Netflix movie.
Okay. We'll have to watch it. We'll watch that too. But yeah, Mike, you're gonna love this movie.
Oh, yeah.
This Ragnarok. You should watch it.
There's TV show? Oh,
you're gonna love it. So
if you like mythology.
Yes, he does.
So
he does. And really speaking of that, last week we were talking about the show that had the good fashion in it. What show was that? That had the real high fashion. That we told him he would like because it had a lot of fashion in it.
Really?
It was Cruella. We're reviewing Cruella last week, and guess what I read, Mike? I read that the lady who did the fashion, the costume designer, remember I said she should be up for Academy Award? She's an Academy Award winning costume designer.
Yeah. Really.
I didn't even know that when we were talking about it last week. But duh. And we were just saying she should win an Academy Award because the dresses were beautiful. All the outfits that Emma Stone was wearing, they were And here she is. She's an Academy Award winning costume designer. So there you go. So they're doing Child's Play. Yeah. Oh, and Mike mentioned Cruella. That's true. Yeah. What Mike says to me, the force is strong with you, Eric. I guess.
And it's weak in me, huh? Okay.
Oh, don't cry. The smallest little violin for Captain Rickster. Yeah. Okay. Let's talk about this because this is the way, right? Let's talk about the Bad Batch. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What an episode. Episode 6, Decommission. So basically, it takes place where they're still off on that other planet where they got help by this alien creature named Sid. Which Sid was this alien creature who used to help the Jedi,
right,
which we were talking about, and they're still there. But before we do, let's give it the review first. Not review, I mean the rating first. At All for Sci-Fi, as you know, it's 0 to 5 stars, 5 being the best. This episode, episode 6 of the Bad Batch, gets 4.5 stars. I don't quite see it getting up in the high 4s, but 4.5 stars because it's good still.
It is good.
It's good still.
I agree with you on that one.
Yep.
Yeah, definitely agree with you on that one.
Yeah, so 4.5 stars.
I just wish there was more of it.
Right.
Because they left you hanging at the end of the TV series.
They
TV
did.
Show.
Dave Staggs is here. Hey, Dave.
Hey, Dave.
How you doing?
All right.
Yeah. So we're talking about we're now reviewing Dave. Since you just joined us, we're now on the Bad Batch, episode 6. It gets 4.5 stars, and Captain Rickster gave it.
Same thing, 4.5 stars. Yeah.
Dude, stop agreeing with me!
Never.
Yeah, no, the Bad Batch, we totally agree. Totally agree with this. The Bad Batch is getting so good. You're right, Stan.
Well, yeah,
we are loving it as well.
Oh, yes.
And this episode, so the Bad Batch, the group, all of them, Tech, Echo, all of them, Hunter, and now Omega, who's part of the Bad Batch, and Wrecker, and all. I'm trying to name all of them, but the Bad Batch is a great group, and who's now has Omega, who's one of them. And so they're still on the planet, on this planet where Sid's at. And Sid, as we learned earlier from Tech, was the Jedi used to use Sid when they needed help. Sid, by the way, as we mentioned last week, is played by Rhea Perlman. Remember Rhea Perlman from Taxi? What a great... I recognized her voice right away, and of course I saw it on the credits. So Sid she basically has a job for the Bad Batch.
Right. She
wants them to go to Corellia to pick up this battle droid. I think it's a battle droid that we're talking about.
Yeah,
of course, Micah let me know. No, it ended up being the head.
Yeah.
But
the body was gone.
The body was there. It wasn't attached to the head.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
But all they need is the head because the head has all the information anyway.
Right.
So they fly to Corellia. They break in. Hold on a second. Let's look back here. Is the Bad Batch and Other Space Adventures and Babysitting? Oh, that's funny. Funny, Mr. Dave Staggs.
Funny.
Is the Bad Batch and Other Space Adventures and Babysitting like the Mandalorian was Omega? You're funny.
Yeah, not really.
Yeah.
She's part of the group now.
Yeah, she kind of is now. But basically, they fly to Corellia. They break into where what they're doing is they're taking old battle droids and this head battle soldier, and they're melting them because they have no use for them anymore. So it's a tactical battle droid. Thank you, Mike.
That's it.
You always know the answer. I can always, the trusty Mike, I always know he has the answer. It's a tactical battle droid.
Yep.
So basically, they go there to go get it because they want to be able to use it because it can help them. Help, I guess, the new rebels.
Right.
Because Order 66 just happened, so now the Empire is growing strength, and that's where they can have the rebels and later move into it. So basically, they show up there, and as they break in and they finally find out where the tactical battle droid is, and they go get it, they find out that there's other people there trying to get the tactical battle droid too. And so now they end up, the person grabs the head, and guess who that we end up finding? Omega sees another one of them and tries to stop her with. Earlier she was learning how to shoot this bow and arrow thing, but guess who are trying to? Apparently, there's more than one person trying to get this tactical battle droid. So they weren't the only people sent on this mission. So I don't know. Do you think it was the same people? You think Sid would have sent 2 people, or was it someone else?
No, I think it's somebody else.
Okay. So yeah, Sid is a great character. Yeah. So yeah, that line was very funny, Stan, when she says that. She says he says Sid's such a great character. She goes, "How cute, you're telling me like I care." Remember when she said that?
Yeah.
That was funny.
Yeah. It was, yeah.
So, but it ends up that the other 2 people trying to get the battle droid are the Martez sisters. Mm-hmm. Where did we see them last, Captain Rickster?
In the Clone Wars.
That's right.
Yep.
In the last season of the Clone Wars, in the beginning with Osaka, was the sisters, and so it's great to see them, and great to see that, once again, Mr. Dave Filoni is always tying up all these loose ends.
That's what he's doing.
So he's got the system, I think they're called the Martez sisters. I think the name's right. You'll let me know if I'm wrong, Mike. But so basically they end up getting trapped, and all the police droids start coming after them, and they're trying to work their way out of it. And in the meantime, Wrecker, we talked about this already, guys. Wrecker, when he goes to jump across, he hits his head on a piece of metal thing when he jumps into it, and he gets knocked out. But as he falls down and gets knocked out, and he's pounding his head. Remember, Wrecker had a problem with headaches. Just like we said, he's having an issue with that implant, the chip,
right?
Because you could hear him saying, "Good soldiers follow orders. Good soldiers follow orders." Oh.
Which sounds like Wrecker.
I try. A little bit deeper, probably. But, D. Bradley Baker, you're doing all the Bad Batch, so you blow my mind. You could do voices, my friend. You could do great. So it is what we thought. It's that implant chip. Mm-hmm. And I still think that Omega has something
to do with it.
Going, not with that, but I think she has something to do. I think something's implanted in her, and something's going to happen with her. I still think that there's something bigger going on than even that.
Yeah,
with all this.
I do too.
So they call him. He finally comes out and he jumps down, wakes up, jumps down, starts shooting them. And you guys are having all the fun without me. How come you guys have all the fun?
Yeah, he's down there shooting, whipping.
Oh, he loves the action, that record dude. Yeah. So it's fun, guys. This show, I like Stan said earlier, I am loving it. This is a great show. You can't wait. Nope. I'm sad that there's only 2 more episodes left. Ay.
And hopefully,
wonder how they're going to tie this up.
Oh, I know, yeah. Or how they're going to leave it open. That's another good thing
for season 2.
For season 2, yeah.
But it's 4.5 stars for this episode. Anyway, eventually Tech they get together and they're like trying to work their way to get out, and Tech reprograms the tactical battle droid so he could give it instructions, and what he does is the tactical battle droid gives instructions to all the other ones to go shoot the police and not try to get them. So that's their only chance of getting out of there, because this whole squadron of new police are showing up. So they're able, thank God they have Tech so he could reprogram everything. And while he did it, he also downloaded everything onto this memory chip.
Yep.
So at near the end, they thought they lost everything, but no, he still downloaded all the schematics, all the instructions, all the history on one of these chips. So that's great. So, oh, wait a minute. I keep saying that there's only 2 more episodes. This is the second week I said that.
Yeah, the second week you have.
And I'm always wrong, because nope.
Now there's
20 episodes.
All right.
I didn't know there were 20, but bring it on, baby. excited about that, Mike.
No kidding.
And I got to remember next week. It's because everything's 8 episodes.
Yeah, it is.
It seems like, but at least the cartoons are giving us more, and also Star Trek always gives us more.
That's true.
Like there's always 14 or 16 episodes of Discovery, except for Picard.
That's true.
But Star Trek Discovery and all the other shows, they give you more. So
in fact, is Picard coming back out again?
yeah, they're doing Picard. I don't remember when it's coming out. Got some news to share with any of you guys in case you guys don't know this. But which of you guys are big fans of the Orville? How many people love the Orville? Because I found out that it's coming back, the Orville. They might have already announced it, but it's going to be released in December, and they're filming the current season right now that's coming out, which is cool.
Is it season 3?
I think it's season 3, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's season 3. But Mike would know that.
Yeah, Mike
but
would know that one, yeah.
yeah. So, but yeah, happened to related to the window business that we guys do. I happen to find out that it's coming out. Yes, it is great news that it's coming out.
Mm-hmm.
Great news. Yeah.
Love that show.
Stan loves the show. Great news. Mike, yeah, we all love the Orville. So I'm very excited it's coming out. A good friend of mine growing up in the business I don't think I've ever mentioned this, but I'm good friends with Scott Grimes, who's on the show. And Scott and I grew up in the entertainment industry back in the day, so we know each other very well. So I guess I just gave away my secret how I know.
Yeah,
oh, shoot. I should keep my mouth shut.
Well,
Anyway.
That's never going to happen.
Okay. That's me keeping my mouth shut?
Yeah.
You're right about that.
If
you guys if you guys don't want to keep a secret, tell me.
That's definitely true.
If you wanted to get out, just tell me. I'll gladly share anything.
Yeah, he'll put it in LA Times.
Yeah, I got a big mouth. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I do too, Dave. I love the Orville. So, yes.
Maybe if we write enough, maybe we can write his friend and we can have him on the Orville.
Yeah, Virginia's asking everybody too if everybody's seen. Have you guys all seen Ragnarok? Because that's what we were reviewing earlier. Yeah. So, Darcidius, the Bad Batch cliffhanger, the Martez sisters. Mm-hmm. You think they're working for Osaka at that moment? I don't. It doesn't look. When does this take place? I thought this takes place. It's around the same time frame. That's for sure. But I think
it's near before the beginning of the rebellion.
This might be. Let me think here, because when the Martez sisters were with Osaka, it was right around this time. So who knows? Either they just had that thing with Ahsoka, or it's coming soon. Who knows? It is the same time frame. That much I can tell you. Yes.
We'll find out next week.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah. So anyway, Stan, we reviewed Ragnarok. If you didn't hear that earlier, so
yeah, we did.
But again, Stan thinks that you could be right, Darth. So, and Mike says, I have not, but based on your review, I'm going to check out Ragnarok. Yeah, you really should.
You really should watch it, Mike.
Really should.
You'll enjoy it.
Yeah, I think you will. So, so this episode, so basically they finally are able to shoot their way out of everything, and they
help with the battle droids.
Right, of course, because they reprogrammed the tactical battle droids.
If they didn't have the battle droids, I don't think they would make it.
It was nice hearing Matthew Wood's voice again as the other droids.
Right.
Yeah, fire, ha, ha. They kind of sound like this. The way to talk. Hey, Roger.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
That's him.
Yeah. Even Mike thinks he's good on it. He thinks that's a great catch. Yeah, you might have something. Yeah. You might have something, right. Darth. Yeah, maybe. But we got to. Yeah, because right at the end, he thinks that was Osaka.
Yeah,
at the end.
I think it's somebody else.
No, not me, but Darth thinks it's Osaka.
Yeah,
who do you think it is?
I think it's somebody else. I don't, because it doesn't look like her hands.
Yeah.
Because all they showed was nothing but the sleeve.
I need to go back and watch that.
It's at the end all they showed was just the sleeve of the arm.
Yeah.
And they didn't mention who they were talking to.
They didn't, but I'm going to go back and watch that to see if I can get some more clues. Maybe. Now that you mentioned it, I'm going to look at it. Like freeze frame it and look at it.
Because there's two of them are working with somebody. it's higher up in this business.
Yeah.
The sisters are there, and then we had what's her name a couple of weeks ago.
Well,
also.
what he's talking about is at the end when they said, "I know where the Bad Batch is." Remember when the Martez sisters was talking? That's what Darth thinks it's Ahsoka.
It might be, but I don't think so. Not yet, anyway. I don't think Ahsoka's not going to be in until probably the 10th or 11th episode.
Yeah.
If she even appears at all in this episode.
Well.
But we just have to wait and see.
Yeah, right. It could be. Now we got a lot of stuff. Stan says it could be Bail Organa.
Could be Bail.
Rafa said they needed the attack guard to help the good people. So yeah, that's true. Stan was saying he's thinking it's Saw Gerrera, but he agrees with Darth. He thinks it's Ahsoka. Okay, guys, we're gonna find out.
We'll find out. Yeah.
We'll see.
Hopefully next episode.
I don't know if we're going to find out that soon. That's too soon. A couple episodes from now, we'll find out. It's not going to reveal itself that soon.
No.
But we can't wait until next Friday. We can't wait until this Wednesday.
That's right.
Either, because it's going to be a great time
great day.
Checking out Loki. That's for sure. This week's prize is from The Force Awakens. This bad boy, Mr. Kylo Ren himself. So if any of you guys need Kylo Ren, this is this week's gift. Okay.
I have a crazy idea.
What?
It might be Princess Leia. I said a crazy idea.
You know what? Princess Leia?
Yeah.
Isn't she like a teen or something like? No, she's not even born.
Yeah, she was born.
No. How could it be her? She's a baby.
She was born before the Rebels ever started.
She was just born just now. She's a baby at this point. Her mother just died.
I said it's a crazy idea.
Well, it is a crazy idea, but how could it be her? Is she a baby going, I'm a little baby?
Oh, you sound like one. Hey, but you never
that
know.
dude.
Never know.
Oh, my goodness.
You're going to turn red, guys.
Oh, my God. Captain Rickster.
I've got him going.
Yeah, she's a baby, Captain Rickster. And, of course, Stan also reiterates, Leia would be like, what, 1 month old at that time?
Hey, you never know. She might grow up quick.
Oh, yeah, you're so funny. But, yeah, it's definitely not Leia, Captain Rickster. But,
I said Luke.
Yeah, well, same thing, right?
They'll
both be a month old, right? You're so hilarious. Hey, Green Leader's here.
I have another idea.
Hey, look. It's Green Leader. Hey, Green Leader.
Hey, Green Leader.
It's okay. Hey, it's late to the party's better than not being here at all, so don't worry about it. So
I got another crazy idea too. Maybe it's Obi-Wan Kenobi. He's alive and he's around.
That would be a lot better choice than a 1 month old. But I don't think it's either. I think it's one of the 2 or 3 that they were just saying. It could be either Saul, Bail Organa. It could be, by the way, Bail Organa is related to the person you were just talking about because that's the person who adopts the person you were talking about. So anyway, so that's a possibility. How do you think she got her name Organa?
Oh, that's true.
Yeah,
that's true.
Captain Rickster, you still got me going. You got me good today.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, so
I haven't seen him turn red in a long time. This was really good.
Yeah. Well, yeah, they all agree that you should apply to become a detective, Captain Rickster.
That's right. I should.
Yeah. Because we all know how great detectives work.
Oh, yeah. Which is
bump.
Me no good.
So,
I can read the shadow.
Oh, that's hilarious, guys. Okay, so let's go ahead and give this bad boy away, guys. Okay, so basically the episode ends and one of the Martez sisters, I don't remember whether it was Trace or the other one's signals, and we see the other person that Darth thinks is Ahsoka. I know where they're at. She's reporting. Right. So
remember that they're twins. They look alike.
Yeah.
So it's kind of hard to tell who's who.
Yeah, so they report that, and so let's just we all have great ideas. It could be Saul, Bail, or Ahsoka. So I agree with you, Mike. Those are the 3 best ideas. Not it's a 1 month old. But yeah. So, but let's go ahead and then it ends. So we're ready. So that's it for this week's episode of The Bad Batch. We both give it 4.5 stars. So the show's really great. We can't wait till the next week.
Yeah, good.
Yeah. So let's go ahead and give away this one for whoever, and everybody's eligible because we're in a new month.
Yep, it's a new month.
So here we go. So let's think here. One or the other. Okay. Okay. So the question is, you guys got 1 minute to answer. Name the put the name of the movie that started filming this week, which is episode 5 of all the movies. So what's the name of the movie series that started filming this week? This week they just started filming episode 5. What's the name of the movie series that started filming this week? We mentioned it earlier near the beginning of the webcast.
Yeah.
And Stan says, by the way, while we're waiting for answers, next week Captain Richter is, of course, going to be taking us to class with Loki.
Oh, you got that right.
Yeah, sure, because he knows. And Virginia was asking, what time do I fly in on Friday for the Albuquerque Comic Con? I think we're showing up at around. No, it's not the morning. I think it's like 1 o'clock. We're going to show up there. Yeah, we're leaving in the morning.
We're leaving in the morning.
But I think it's about 12 or 1 o'clock we show up at the airport.
Something like that, yeah.
Okay, let's go ahead. I'll give you guys, another 20 seconds? It's episode 5. I'll give you guys one more hint. It's episode 5 in a line of movies. They've already done 4 other episodes, and the movie, and you guys are going to get this if I say this, it stars a famous actor that was part of Star Wars in this movie.
And he's still alive, by the way.
And of course they're filming it with him. But that was the exciting news. They actually started filming this week. I'll give you guys a good hint there. And again, the first 5 correct answers we're going to write down on our screen, not your screen. The first 5 correct answers, we're going to write your name down, and we're going to pull that out of Captain Rickster's lucky hat.
That's right. Anybody could win. Except me.
2. Okay, we're going to go ahead and close it. The voting's done. Let's see how many correct answers we got. Mr. Mike says Indiana. Stan Solo says Indiana Jones. The first answer was Mike, Indiana Jones. Second answer was Virginia, Indiana Jones. Third answer was Virginia, Indiana Jones. And Andy, Indiana Jones. So that's quite a few answers. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we're going to write all your names down, and that is the correct answer. It is Indiana Jones that started filming.
Yep.
I'm going to go get a thing so we can write all your names down. Go ahead and say hi to everybody for a minute.
I already said hi to everybody.
We're going to write your names down now, everybody.
He forgot his writing pad as usual. Now he's got to see if he can find a pen. That may take forever. When he finds things, he loses things more than he finds. So, but
I'm pretty quick, guys.
Yeah, he's quick on the draw sometimes.
So here we go. I'm going to write everybody's name down.
Yep.
The first correct answer came from Mike.
Mm-hmm.
The second correct answer came from Stan. The next correct answer came from Virginia. And the last correct answer came from... Hi, Andy. Andy's here. Andy actually got in on the question, too.
He did. Pretty good.
So, yeah, Andy got it correct as well. So we're going to put your 4 names down, and we'll draw them from the hat. And Captain Rickster's lucky hat, some people are calling it.
So you never know who may get lucky today.
But it's nice always to see new people, Andy, and I'm glad you got in on this. So
yes.
May whoever wins, wins.
May the force be with you on this one.
Yeah, may the force be with everybody. Always. Okay, here we go. So we got Mike, Stan, Virginia, and Andy. Let's go ahead and move these around. And go ahead and grab it. Just drop one down. Here we go. And the winner today of Mr. Kylo Ren. Here it is. And the winner is...
Well, they're not going to be able to see it. Tell them.
Yeah, they can. I'll go up high. It's Mike. Oh, my goodness, Mike.
Mike wins again.
Mike wins. Way to go, Mike.
Really? Congratulations.
Yep. It's always hard to, like, there we go. There we go.
There you go.
Way to go. Yeah, Mike. Awesome. The winner is Mike. That's great. So, and good job, Mike. Good job winning. That's about it. I know, huh, Mike? OMG.
Oh my
That
God.
hat is lucky for Mike, huh?
Oh, yeah, it is. Yeah.
Yeah. Congratulations, everybody's saying. That's so cool.
Yep.
Yes. Okay, so did you want us to send it to you, or you want us to donate it to a kid or a needy person that needs it? Because we have this group, a home where kids stay, that we donate this stuff to. So let us know if you want us to donate it. We will donate it for you guys. And that's so great. That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so congratulations, Mike. And just let us know below. We'll go ahead and donate it on your behalf for sure.
Right.
And put your name on it. It's always great. You should see the kids' faces when they get these, so they love it.
Very
It's
happy.
awesome. Okay, guys, thank you guys so much for joining us again. As we always say at All for Sci-Fi, go out and do only one act of kindness. It doesn't mean you have to give someone money. It just an act of kindness. If it's, helping an elderly lady carry groceries, or if you know someone's sick, go and clean their house, anything. Just because what act of kindness, I believe it spreads, and other people do it, and more people do it. We saw a friend recently, I mentioned a couple weeks ago now, that even I'm seeing this person we never thought would do something nice, doing nice things, because it does. As human beings, other people learn from us, and they help. What we do emulates, and it spreads. And so just do one thing, no matter what it is, no matter how big or how small, because it will help move it forward in the universe, of course. As always, I'm Eric Walker.
And I'm Captain Rickster.
And may the force be with you. Live long and prosper. May God bless all of you guys.
Yep. Have a great week. Hope to see you again next week. Make sure you stay safe.
Yes.
Have
almost
fun.
out of this, guys.
Almost, but have fun anyway.
Yes. Have fun.
While you're doing it.
That's true. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.